So, last month in December when I spoke to you on the phone, you were over in Switzerland. Tell me about the role over at ITU and the G.hn standard where you are now.
Okay, so the ITU back in 2006 recognized many of the same things that I just talked about that Intel saw a few years ago, the sort of evolution of the home from a primitive network to something a little more complex with more devices connected to the fully connected home where basically every electronic device will be connected together in the home. In 2006, they formed a work group in the ITU to go off and create a single technology that can stream audio, video, data, other types of stuff over any type of wire in your house, so coax, power lines, phone lines. The ITU, as you may know, is the International Telecommunications Union. It's a United Nations organization, and it sets global standards that get deployed all over the world. So as I say, they created this work group back in 2006. The work group has been working for the last 2.5 years now to create the G.hn technology. When we spoke last month when I was in Geneva, the G.hn work group had just consented, as they say, or as the rest of us would say, approved the PHY portion and the networking portion of the specification. What's significant about that is it allows silicon providers to go off and actually start developing chips now based on the technology that will start to show up later this year. So for instance, there have already been several announcements about products based on G.hn after the consent took place. Companies like DS2 and Coppergate have already announced that they plan to bring G.hn silicon to market. And again, they expect that they'll start delivering those pieces of silicon later this year sometime.
Okay. One thing I have heard at the CES show is some contrarian view that there is perhaps some backward compatibility issues.
So within G.hn, there are several things. There is a coexistence mode. So basically, G.hn recognizes, and the work group recognizes, that there are existing technologies that are out in the market right now. And as a result, they've created a coexistence mechanism. The coexistence mechanism is something that will be built into all the different chips. And what it means is it means that as a product based on G.hn is deployed, it will coexist in a friendly way with existing products that are already out on the market based on other technologies right now. So even if somebody has already started to use a product, a consumer uses a product in the house using some other technology other than G.hn, or they buy something in the next year or so, and then G.hn becomes available next year, 2 years from now, whenever, several years from now, that G.hn product will work in a friendly way with the existing products in the house. It won't cause any problems with the products that also support the coexistence